All right. Well, I've got a ton of stuff to do, guys. It's about a week after the big ice storm in Texas, and I've just been swamped. I've had some guys they're bringing in generators, and I'm getting a bunch of tillers in, and a couple of guys I know they've been past customers, and they brought their lawnmowers in. I'm going to tackle those really quick. Just do them a favor before the season starts, before I really get busy. But yeah, I was kind of surprised. Well, I guess I really wasn't surprised, but there was a lot of guys out there that had generators and could not get them to work during this ice storm. So they went without electricity for days. But as soon as everything melted off, they gave me a call, and I went and got their generators running again. Hopefully, one of them just uses them for a pump, which they'll still, they still need it. But a couple other guys are like, well, I hope it doesn't freeze over again, but at least your generator will run now. But and I told them how to take care of it and winterize it and make sure it's going to run for them next time they need it. So anyway, well, that was to be expected. I'm going to try to tackle some projects before I really get busy when the season starts. Grass is just starting to grow. I mean, just within the next couple of weeks, I'll probably start getting quite a few calls. So I had a guy, he dropped off his Honda. Well, let me show you what I got. So he dropped off his Honda here, and it starts up fine. I know he told me that he was running this, and he hit a rock pretty solid, and it went through, and even the rock went through the bottom and hit his leg and hurt it pretty bad. And I mean, he said it was a pretty solid rock. Now I can start this up and it runs fine, but when you start to try to engage the blades, it'll run real rough, and if you try to do anything at all, it just dies, right? So, and this is the one, you can see it has the blade control, the clutch that's underneath there. So that's what I'm going to look at. I hope he didn't, it could be some bent blades, it could be something, hopefully it's not a bent crankshaft, but I think it's either the blades and or the blade clutch. So let me get this set up and we can take a look at it. The blade control. Well, seems like it's working fine to me. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to take it out on part of my yard over here where I know it needs mowing, and I guess I'll stress test it and see what's going on, because so far it sounded fine. The blades engaged fine. There's no vibration. It doesn't seem like there's any bent blades or anything like that, but I'll take a look at the blades later. Maybe they need sharpening. But everything seemed to do just fine. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to take it around to the side of my house and do some mowing and see what it does. At least, where I can mow for 10 or 15 minutes and see what happens. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I mowed with it for a while, and the only thing I did so far, you can see all the the clumps of grass and all that stuff, I had just had to clean all that stuff off. Let's see. Let me see if I can tilt this thing over where you can see it. There we go. So you can see he did hit, you can see where some rocks were hit and all that good stuff, and both sides of the blade, this one and over here. You can see some nicks, so I'll sharpen that up for him. But everything else, it was just the clutch and the belt right here going back on the drivetrain. It was just so clumped up with grass and crap, right? You can see where I had dumped everything off. But I think that's the whole problem. Just off of that little cleaning, it's running great. And I mowed with it, so I'm going to go ahead and get a power washer. I'm just going to spray it down and make sure all the junk is out from underneath. And I'll instruct him to do the same. When he's using it, after he uses it, just hose it down real quick. And this thing should last a long time. Yeah, so that's it. Just a quick, easy cleanup job. I've seen this happen on other mowers. This is the first time I've seen it on a Honda like this, but it was obviously just all clumped up under there. So just hose it down and just keep everything cleaned off. And what else can I say? That it should work fine. I didn't see anything damaged from hitting the rock or anything like that. I just need to sharpen the blades. But I think it scared him more than anything else. I think, because he said it did hit a rock and it shot out and hit him in the leg and actually, hurt his leg pretty bad, cut it and whatever. But so I think it more scared him than anything else. And then when he was trying to use it again, when he would try to engage the blades, it was so gunked up under there that it was fighting it, right? And it would die. But I think that was it. I'm just clean it up, stress test it again for him, and just tell him to just do some routine cleaning on it and make sure it doesn't get all gummed up under there like that. But well, that's it. Just a real quick video on trying to figure out what was wrong with the mower. And it's something dirt simple, but sometimes that's all it takes. But anyway, so that's it for this video. Again, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video.